Bert Galbraith to come up and say a few words.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And first of all, I'd like to thank you guys out in the audience for sticking with us this last 3 hours. And really, it'd be no fun us making a presentation here in front of an empty house. So I'd like to congratulate you all and give you a round of applause for coming and listen to what we have to say. And I think we've all enjoyed the presentation today. We've seen and heard about some of the people in the RedNet group. We've heard from some of the industry leaders within Donegal, and I think we know now that there's, and we always firmly believe that there's an appetite for this group to continue, and I think with some funding and some extra help we can do that. I'm here to talk about basically indeed some technical help again, I suppose. Shane. Talk about what Bert Galbraith got from the group. Well, when I joined it a couple of years ago, I joined it because of the chance of, thank you, John. I joined the group a chance of gaining some knowledge in the industry we're in, and availing of the mentoring and peer-to-peer learning that was available. From that, we developed, within my own business, developed a network of people I could work with. In a simple group there, Galbraith Construction has worked with John McKay Architects, Brendan Donoghue for exterior insulation, and for Christy Lynch doing the plumbing, heating and energy saving solutions within the group, within the project. And that's very important that now I have a group of people that I can go and talk to, and if I want to go to another project, they're there, they're from Donegal, they're ready and able to do the job. Very important, the thing from Donegal or from the northwest, that we have all the skills next door, and when you go in you'll be amazed at how well equipped with knowledge that the people have here. We're just crying out for the opportunity to, we're looking for a leg up and the opportunity to tender for bigger projects, and I think that's what the RedNet group will offer in the future. The fact that with the combined knowledge that they can go, they can get the skill set, and they can be a force to be reckoned with. And that's really what the network, the future for the network is. It's well and truly creating awareness and doing everything else, but as small SMEs like ourselves, we have to make money. And so we have to be recognised as well, so that when Donegal County Council, Derry City Council, they go out there and they start looking at, well, who will we approach for the knowledge, that when they're going to look at their next project, that they say, well, we have a network in Donegal or in Derry, the RedNet group, let's talk to them before we go and create that design or put it far beyond the tendering process for them. And that's the future for me in it. Things like today don't just happen. It's an awful lot of work and effort that makes it happen, and later on today and tomorrow you'll see the benefits of trade show, and the members, with all the promotion and with everything else that's been done, they'll get some sales from this, and they'll generate business, and business and sales gives confidence, and that's what we want. We need to drive this on. It has to be driven on with it making money for the people in it. I suppose, that's okay, Joanna, I'll continue. I suppose the person beside me, as a chair of the group, we have to thank her an awful lot. And on behalf of the group here, Joanne, would you like to come up here? Joanne came from a very difficult situation with us, because only recently there was a committee formed, and then she realised what working to or answering to or trying to collaborate with small and medium-sized enterprises is really like. And the last 6 weeks have been pretty hectic, but she has definitely put the shoulder to the wheel and driven this on. And Joanne, from all the group, a token of her appreciation. Thank you. Okay. We've, I think we'll do that now, the presentation of that, yeah. Yeah, we've had some fantastic All right, sorry. I have to do a presentation later on. So, the future. Well, the future is, it has to be part of it has to be member driven, it has to be group driven. We can't just look for handouts and expect it to happen. And sometimes if you get a handout, you don't really appreciate it. But there's enough goodwill, I think, and enough energy within the members here to drive it on, to make RedNet the brand. When the general public are looking about energy efficiency, that they're looking about sustainable buildings, when they're looking for a low-cost building, a warm home that's comfortable to live in, that's not going to cost them a fortune, that they look at the RedNet brand. So for the future, RedNet will be the brand in Donegal, but it can only happen if you people out there stay involved. So once again, the 11th of March, we're going to meet, we're going to have a frank discussion. Where do we set ourselves up as? What do we do? Where do we best look for some co-funding to drive it on? But we have to be accountable to ourselves. So I encourage everybody who's heard about the band or who is for the first time hearing about it and sees that there may be a future in it for your business to come along to that meeting. Okay, thank you very much and have a very enjoyable day.